All right, we ain't gonna keep everybody waiting here. We're just gonna get started because we haven't been here for over a week, 2 weeks, and oh damn, my eyes look red as hell. Ugh. Uh, but time to get back to the normal
Oh, Kenny.
goofball Gooniac Mondays. Last was a holiday last weekend. And I was tired from having to work so much, hanging out with the fam, did some barbecue. So I'm like, you know what? Take a day off. So I did that last week, but this week
I didn't
we
even
here.
know. I didn't even know it was Monday that day until you posted you're not doing your stream. I was like, oh, it's
Oops.
Monday.
Yeah, but we back here today on our usual time. Got some premieres, and thanks to those of you that were there for the premieres. We I'm still behind. I think I deleted my radar run videos too, which was stupid. Whatever. I thought
Well,
I saved them.
it's great, Shadow. It's great because like today I had all my classes, but like tomorrow and Wednesday I only have like two classes. Thursdays I've got like four, and then or no, Thursday I've got all my classes, and then Friday I've only got two. So it's like some days it's like it's a free for all, and then some days it's like okay, but it's been great so far at least.
All right, let me shout out the people that are in here and everybody that are currently members. I hate to do it to you again, but I'm gonna change it up again, make it much easier and simpler than it even was before. But call out Mike SSI. He was the first one here, of course. Jeff and Laura Alabama was next. Shadow Ops is there. JSRC. Andy Cho, the flying fool. He's even worse than us. He flies all the time.
Mm,
Hanger 51. All not like Nate, but you know what I mean. Nate flies out.
I was gonna say, is he really the flying fool?
Considering he's a working man, he can fly 2 days
That,
on weekends.
that's true. That's true.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
dude. Last week I easily flew over 100 times last week, just over the 5 days, 7 days.
you fly in front of your house. P
Yeah.
Lane,
Well, well,
Civil Racing.
I flew a lot, and then Jack was here this weekend. So then I probably flew between the 2 weekend days plus the full scale flying. I probably flew over 10 times within the 2 days.
Did
Plus,
he fly with you or what?
huh?
Did Nate fly with Jack fly with you at your house?
Yeah. He came over for his flight lesson. And I just let him fly a few of my stuff because I told him don't bring an airplane if you're going to be here for like 24 hours.
Okay. So let's see who else I didn't get to shout out. Kenny, saw Mr. Kenny, Alan Gentry, Shadow Ops, Civil Racing, all the way from Mexico.
Yes, he does. He can.
The Fred Barron, thanks for being here as always. 6SRC. Who else? Spencer Keith. That's another flying fool right there. That dude flies all the time. Who else? JCB67, Ian Tan. Yes, I do. Just got to tell me which one here. Ian Tan. Let me type in my email address. Send me an email to my email address that I just typed in there, and I'll help you out. If it's the 80 millimeter, yes, I do. Get back to me. Who else? Have I missed anyone? Mickey VRC, what is happening? Big Chris, that's what I wanted to say hi to. What's up, man? Michael Wrightso, what's happening? Lionel Randall, what's happening? Make sure everybody got their wrenches. Ian Tan, thanks for coming. I haven't seen you here before, but I appreciate you being here. I'll give you a wrench. But yeah, Ian, send me an email, and I can hook you up. Either the older Outrunner or the newer Inrunners, I do make it. So just let me know. Only so with my burners for the Outrunners, it has to be a specific type of Outrunner, because most of them I don't support. But if it's one of the Outrunners from the, what are you doing? It sounds like you're apart. Stop it! Is it a wheel? Stop it! It's loud. It's loud. Stop it. How the hell do you unblock someone? Why the fuck are you blocking people, Spencer? So who got blocked? Somebody blocked in the stream or somewhere else?
Seaboard Racing. So I have my glider license, and then the end of February I turn 17, but probably gonna be March. I take my powered check ride. So yeah, March probably. Just gonna aim for March.
Spencer, where are you? Me, because he sucks. What? He unblocked. What's up, Joe Pellegrino? How are you doing?
Funny.
So, guys, as I said, I'm going to be changing up the memberships again, just because there's no point in it being the cost it is. I'm just going to make it 99 cents.
Pilot Ryan stream.
To see if I get more people to show up. Oh, you accidentally blocked him. So you just have to click on his name and unblock. That should be it.
Did he block him on YouTube or?
If it's on here. Is it just for you? Because I see him just fine. Shit, I don't know. You'd have to go into your actual settings and find it.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What are you talking about? What's wrong with you? Why? Huh? Oh, that's your the what, Daco?
Uh-oh.
This is the whole this is the week for the
yeah, that's what I'm showing. It's Reno week.
Yeah. They just they just started. Spencer, you've got to go into your actual settings and look for people that are blocked, and you can get them off. I kind of want to get one of those again. Margaret Watt, right?
Yeah.
What did she do for them?
Photography, mostly.
Okay.
It's not right though. I don't know what kind of licensing FMS got on this, but like
probably didn't get any.
it's got the plane's tail number, but there's like some names on here that like, because like this plane, like over the years, like had like totally different crews. So like there's some crews on it from one team, and there's like there's some names on here that are like they weren't even associated with the plane ever.
Well, they just needed
like
a name.
This guy on here, I know his grandpa flew it, but he wasn't ever associated with the team because when his grandpa flew it, he was like a child.
You need to put a nice coat of clear on there because that plane was shiny.
Oh, it's already shiny as it is. I'm not gonna mess with it. Dude, this thing holds butt, dude. It's faster than the Voodoo and the Strega.
Well, yeah, it's got a better motor.
New motor, yeah, 900 kV.
What's the size?
I don't remember. I can pull the propeller off and look.
That other motor was a beast. It wasn't good for 4S. You could actually put 10x10 prop and put it on 5S, and it was better.
Yeah, here, let me pull the propeller off. Which, oh my god, shit. Dude, the freaking. So I first flew it, and it sounded horrible. I was like, what the hell? So I'm like, well, I put the prop on the balancer, and it did like 3 spins, and I'm like, oh. I felt like Air Marshal on the Zoom with his goddamn HSD 182 prop, man. He sat there for like an hour trying to get that thing right. This one was like I was shaving like 2 blades off. I finally got it to sound great, and the thing is like whisper quiet now, but damn, it was a process.
Usually the FMS is pretty good about their propellers. They're usually pretty quiet.
No, this one was horrible. I balanced it, the plane became quiet, and it got like 10 miles an hour faster.
Yeah, it'll gain a lot of speed. Out of balance eats up a lot of energy.
No, right side out. 3948.
Okay, that's a decent size.
3948, 900 kV.
That's good. The motor that I put on, that was an 1100 kV that I put on for us, was 3548. So that's much better dimensions, more magnets.
But yeah, I hope when they re-release the Voodoo and well, obviously with the new Galloping Ghosts they're coming out with, they'll put this motor on it because but it's the same prop. It's still the 10.5x8 prop.
Yeah, but that's a better motor for it. It's better.
Yeah, and it's more efficient too. And you can actually put a big battery in this thing now. They made the canopy or the inside bigger.
What do you put in there?
3300s mostly.
I had to cut it up in order to get that size battery in there before.
No, this one it just slides in.
Cool. So, guys, as I say, this is the time of the show when you ask any questions. We've already gotten a couple. Go ahead and ask questions. Nate's fiddling with stuff. But I've been pretty busy with work, and then I took the day off because I was just way too tired. Really, not. What is all that? I don't know what the heck that stuff's saying. What's happening, Garfield? How you doing, man?
Oh my God! Spam.
Spammed. What is this? Yeah.
Oh Jesus! Okay. Yeah, block that or somebody time that person out or whatever it is. It's spam. I always look at the comments and there's like those you know kind of stuff.
Bye.
Hirohito, is that you?
It was very nice to see you, but now you are gone. I don't know who you is.
Out of the way, probably Hirohito.
Glenn Har or one of these
I was just about to say Glenn Har, dude.
One of these other dinguses. So he's been hidden. He won't be seen again. That's funny.
Yeah, dude. But this dude, it's got the new dense foam, so it's like super strong.
Cool.
The wings don't flex one bit.
Nice.
But I also know
Hunter Yoakum, what's happening? I've been wanting to see one of those.
I don't know why they blacked out the canopy.
I don't know why they didn't make the exhaust ports like a metal color.
Well, they never do. And it's the only thing. It's still got the old retracts, but oh well. And I like that the elevator servo is in the tail. The rudder servo is still up in the fuse, but the tail servo is in the back now.
Oh, okay. So there's no link like before. There was a link before.
No, yeah, it's just this little short wire.
Okay,
and the only other thing I did was I adjusted everything to get the most amount of rudder throw because it's got so much power that on takeoff, I'd be like full right rudder. Right. So I moved the Z-bend on the servo arm out all the way. I moved the ball link in all the way. And then I went into my radio and put the travel at 150. So now it's got a lot of rudder because on takeoff, it was like it would, especially like if I had a crosswind that was like making it go left, it would be really sketchy. So I just gave it all the rudder throw I could get out of it. Now it's fine on takeoffs.
All right, so cool. I got a good question from Mr. Alan Gentry. Yes, the Viper. Okay, so put it this way: all the bad habits the 70 has, the 90 does not. The 90 flies a lot better.
Oh my God! Well, dude, I got a full testament to that because last week when I went, or 2 weekends back when I went flying, I helped a guy with the 70.
70 is a pain in the ass to fly.
Yeah.
Now it's twitchy. I mean, it's easier to get the little one into a bounce. It's harder to get the big one into a bounce.
The big one will bounce, but you actually have to work for it.
But it's harder to do with the big one. So, so basically, Alan Gentry, the 90 flies a lot better than the 70, but there are similar characteristics, but not really any of the bad.
Dude, I've kind of gone on like a rampage, a slight rampage. Hold on, let me go grab the others.
Okay. And finally, since I ran out of parts yesterday and I had to take a little bit of a break so I could do some stuff for me, I got my 70 millimeter. Well, dude, I had to rebuild the whole damn thing.
You know what's funny too? I'm now remembering this. I remember I said like as a joke, like, dude, I'll probably have crashed mine by the time you get yours done.
And what do you know?
Don't show.
What are you doing?
I'm just showing the rampage I went on.
Totally rebuild this thing because there were just weird things about it that I didn't like. I went through and changed it. But the cool thing was the X-Fly fit in there perfect with no modifications. So, is that F-35 or F-22?
I kind of went on a flight test rampage. So, I built this. It's a mini F-22.
Those things are obnoxious.
I know. You know what? I'm probably gonna end up giving it away because it's so goddamn noisy. My neighbors are gonna hate me.
Yeah,
with it.
they're gonna hate you because it goes all.
Yeah, so this is probably gonna get given away, which is unfortunate because
Oh God.
it's an Air Marshal F-22. It flies really good though. It's really fun, but it's super noisy.
Yeah, they're noisy.
So like the only times I fly it is like middle of the day when everybody's gone. Like I've only flown it like twice. So that one was cool. I built this. This was one of the first flight test planes I built years ago. The Cub.
Cool.
And again,
that have ailerons.
yes, and it's got Air Marshal on it, of course. Yeah. This one's really fun, and it's got a what is it a 2230? It's a 935 kV motor, but I put a big old 10.7 prop on it, a slow fly.
Perfect for that plane.
So it's like the speed isn't insane, but it's got so much power.
A lot of thrust. So I put up the question. Big Chris has got a good question. You think there's enough room to fit the Avian ESC? What size is the ESC?
Yeah, it'll fit.
Amps? How many amps?
You need the 80 at least, and the 80 will fit.
The only thing is, it depends on what you put in there. If you put the stock fan in there or an X-Fly in there, the stock fan, it'll fit fine because, well, it depends on.
You have to make some adjustments to the bullet lead lengths, but it'll work.
Yeah, 100 amp. Ooh, 100 amps, huge. But yeah, I think it'll work.
Yeah, and then this one actually came from Jack. He bought this at Flight Fest West, and he never built it. But it's the MiG-3, and this thing turned out really well. I am super happy with how the MiG turned out. I didn't put an Air Marshal sticker on this one because it's too pretty. But yeah, and I kind of painted it like a real one, red and white ish. I mean, the real one, the red was only like this much on the wing, but I want to be able to see it.
You have any idea who's actually racing this year at Reno? I have
all the usual, like that was there in 2019.
But not. Hey, Hamilton's here. I can't believe it. What's up, dude? You're working all night.
But you know what though? So this isn't related to Reno racing, but what's his face that owns Rare Bear now? Rod Lewis.
Mm-hmm.
He's putting a bigger engine on Rare Bear to try to beat Voodoo's record.
How? The engine's already huge.
Well, he's putting a bigger engine on it, and he's going to try to go
wait
fast.
a minute. No, you could put a bigger motor because the one that's in the Sea Fury is bigger.
Yeah, that's probably what he's doing. But yeah, I got updated on that by
They won't be able to rotate the plane. It'll have to take off in the 3-point position.
Yeah, the prop's probably going to be massive.
I mean, it already has to do that. But
they can get away with getting the tail wheel up a little bit.
Barely.
Not a lot.
Not even a foot. Wild Bill, what's up? Somebody just dropped me a PayPal. Mr. John Henry, thank you. Thank you very much.
Well, the way Freewing sets up their airplanes, the ESC is just sitting there with a little plate on top of FMS and E-Flight. They have like a trough.
It's a trough to fit into. So the ADM ESC has the extra connector. I don't know. What do you think, Nate?
The 80, if you put the 80 amp in the F-35, it'll fit fine.
Because I have 100 in mine. That's what it came with, right? It comes with 100.
The F-35?
Yeah.
No, it comes with an 80 with the 70.
Oh, with the 70. That's right, but I put 100 in mine.
Yeah, you put an 80 in there because you're an idiot.
Well, that's great. I should have flown that at the show, too, and I didn't. Like a dumbass. Whatever.
You shouldn't have flown anything at that show. That was such a waste.
Too freaking hot, man.
And, dude, the next week it was only like 80.
I know, and that's what I had been trying to say. Don't ever do the shows in August, and I'm going to make sure that they know this. Don't ever do it again. September, always September, because that next week.
But even then, it's still been hot, dude. Like all last week, it was like 80s, 90s.
I know, but in the morning, it's cool. So.
Yeah, but we don't fly till when like the sun's at its peak.
Doo-doo. Yeah, so I'm gonna work on that, and I'm also gonna try to get some more events set up. So Airvex, I think we're square too. I think Airvex, I think I sent you everything. So
Last
yeah,
time
funny.
I have about the threat of blowing the stock EDF. I'll stick that one in there instead.
You know, the
F-35
F-104,
pulls like
the way they have the stock F-35 pulls 70 amps. I don't think it pulls anything.
yeah, it's like about 70. So you can find an 80.
So this F-104, oh my god, the way that they have things set up is just so dumb.
No, it's pretty bad, but it flies great.
So I have the ESC is like sitting at an angle, and then there's like this funky little spot with a zip tie.
Yeah, it's like really,
so I had to hold it down and make sure it stayed down, and then I had the wires had to stay down in here.
yeah, and then you gotta like run the wires up like by the wheels and shit.
Yep. And then I had to run the aileron and rudder on the sides of the fan so it wouldn't get sucked in, and then all the other wires on top of that. So
it's not even that we were getting sunburned, Bill. It was just so hot. It was just
no, it was too hot. It was too hot. And
like
everybody loved what they were seeing, but they're standing there and they're just like, oh, it's too hot. So then they left and they went back to the tent to watch from there. So nobody was going away. They were just getting out of the damn sun. So that's something I'm gonna try to get them to do. Set up something for people to sit under instead of being in the sun like that. But anyway.
Well, they could sit with they could have sat with the butt rock band.
Oh God. I'm gonna get started on that. Just need to make. I'd like to talk to them about getting it more aviation oriented, and we don't need cars, we don't need bands, we don't need any of that. It just needs to be about airplanes, period. But we'll deal with that.
The guy with the fucking, what do you call those things? The one that they had to like push with the four-wheeler to get it to start.
That was just ridiculous. I mean, I'm like, what are you driving this thing for? You're gonna run over and kill somebody. Because they don't have a transmission. It runs straight through the engine.
Yeah, so they have to like get pushed by a four-wheeler to start.
Yeah, and there's no clutch. It's just a whatever. Anyway, it was somewhat forgettable because it was way too fucking hot, and we should know that never do it in July and August. And I'm gonna be adamant about that again. But anyway, any other questions, y'all?
Oh man. Dude, F5. The dude, I blew away so many people's minds at Tomcats with the F5.
Oh, that's right. Nobody there has one now since Keon's gone.
Dude, there was these guys out there with like you know the old pylon racers, like 4-stroke pylon racers. You know those things are pretty quick, right?
They're quick,
but dude, like there was one guy that was like breaking in his engine. He wasn't doing like the crazy like tight turn laps. He was like doing speed runs.
Right.
And he had just done some speed runs, and he literally said to himself, like, dude, this thing is so fast. Like, it's so fast. And I take off the F5, and I just go, phew! And he's like, holy shit. He's like, the electric's faster? I'm like, yeah, the electric's faster.
Yep. Yeah, Budley.
It's fast, and it's quiet.
Quiet.
I don't have to sit there for 10 minutes dicking with the motor running at full throttle, blowing her. Those things are louder than turbines, dude. No, it's like.
Which one was it, though? Was it a 2-stroke or a 4-stroke?
They were 4-strokes, but they were like really high pitch. Oh yeah, Alan, I've met him many times. His whole team was based in Santa Cruz, or they still are. And I remember the Tucker's Air Patrol van when it was like heavy traffic on 17 would run through.
Salinas. It's not Santa Cruz, is it? Salinas.
No, his family lives in Santa Cruz.
Oh, okay.
And he keeps his planes in. Is it in Salinas?
It's Salinas. No. Yeah. He has a flying school out there.
No, that's King. Well, no. Okay, no. I'm thinking he does an aerobatics thing in King City every once a year.
Yeah. But he's got an aerobatic school in Salinas. For the biggest little air show, one of his pilots came and flew at one of the first ones we did.
So, RC or full scale?
Full scale. It was a big Edge 540. But they're so far away with that, you can never see what they're doing. But whatever. Hamilton, good to see you, man. Thanks for coming by. Hopefully you get that. I want to see what you put that 90 millimeter FMS fan into.
You got one?
I sent it to him.
Oh,
The one I had, I
What's
sent to
the 8S or the 6S?
the 6S.
Oh, okay. Is it the Outrunner?
Oh, hey, are you going? Andy, you're gonna go? I haven't been to that one. I've been
Oh,
home, and the F-22 actually came through here because it had an issue.
yeah. Dude, the Salinas Air Show last time was such a bust. They had so little like things to fly that Vicky Benzing had to fly like 3 times just to be able to like.
Oh, you know why? Okay, hold on. When is Salinas? Because they're having a huge show in Sacramento coming up in a couple weeks.
Crash test dummy RC. I mean, I don't see why not. I've seen people at flying fields use the 620 with the F-18, and that's just the same thing without AS3X. I've got the AR630 in the Dago. I haven't had any issues with it.
Ooh, 35C.
The F-35 will be at Salinas.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. It's from Lemoore's really close. The F-35's been flying a lot. They've been doing a lot of training.
Well, dude, so
this.
yesterday I had to be a crash test dummy, right? That's kind of funny, crash test dummy RC. But I had to be a crash test dummy for we got a new tow pilot. So when they do tow pilot checkouts, you can't fly with an instructor in the Pawnee. So my glider instructor has a Citabria that has a tow hook on it. So like for their first ever tows, they'll do it in a Citabria. And and if you can fly the Citabria, you can fly the Pawnee kind of thing. But he flew the Pawnee, and then he's like, okay. So then my instructor's like, okay, we need to go to tows. So and then I was the crash test dummy for him. But so the funny story with him is, he comes in and he'd been there a few times before, and he's gonna do it. But they're like, oh, what do you you got a job or something? You just like not doing something on the side. He's like, well, I'm not stationed right now to fly the F-35, so I want to have something to do on the side. He's an F-35 pilot.
Oh, nice. I think he'll be fine. What was that?
My cat probably caught something. That's what he does when he catches something. He makes
growling.
What are you doing? Or is Frank at the door? There's Frank here. What are you growling at, you dumbass?
Oh, so that's cool. They're gonna have the F-35. They're gonna have a dragster. There's gonna be a freaking monster truck. Extra 300. Tom Larkin in the mini jet. Vicky Benzing. I've seen her several times. Vicky Benzing flew at the biggest little air show too. John Melby, never heard of him, but I've seen that type of plane several times. The Ace Maker is one of the coolest things to watch ever. That guy is really smooth.
Yeah, he's good. I like watching him in his T-33.
Really good. The Thunderbirds are amazing. So that's cool.
Not a skunk.
They're going to be good. So where's the Capital Air Show is the next one.
But yeah, that was pretty cool. I got to be his crash test dummy. He did good. His steering turns, he banked a little too much.
And then we have Fleet Week coming up too.
Yeah, I'll try to go to that.
Oh wait, are they going to have two? Let's see, September 24th and 26th. So that's coming up. It's going to be a couple of weeks.
Big Chris, the tow planes. Are you talking about like when we have to pay, like glider pilots? Like, do we have? I don't have to pay for anything as a glider pilot because I work for them. But if you're asking, like, what do we pay for, like, tow plane? Here, you know what? I'll be right back. I gotta go throw this towel on the wall.
Hey guys, check that out too. Check out the link. I just posted there's another air show coming up in Sacramento, and the Thunderbirds will be there as well. Like the Snowbirds will be there. The Snowbirds, I didn't realize how cool the Snowbirds are. They seem pretty boring at first, but they're really cool planes. Those guys are really skilled. They'll have the F-35, the F-18 Super Hornet. They'll have the aerobatic Red Bull helicopter. There'll be a Kirby Chambliss in the Red Bull Edge 540. I can't get excited over aerobatic planes anymore. The prop planes just bore the hell out of me. Sean D. Tucker is the only aerobatic plane that I actually enjoy watching.
I don't know why. If I go to an air show, if I go to an actual air show, I get bored really easily.
Yep.
But if I see the same stuff when I'm just at the airport, just chilling, it's so much more exciting. I don't know why. The only real air show I like going to is Fleet Week, and that's just because it's not hot.
Yep.
It's comfortable because you're on the coast. And when my mom, they do the Merrill Lynch tent, free food, right on the water.
So yeah, we've got Fleet Week coming up. I haven't been. Well,
are you gonna go?
I'll go. I usually go the Friday before.
Oh, okay.
So you can see the full show without the crazy crowd. Let's see. When's air show? And I like to see the ships come in. I like to see all that stuff, but I don't want to.
I'm going to SAG.
I don't want to deal with all the people. So the F-16 is going to be there. They always have the United 777 demo on the 747. There's a different plane every week.
I love the 747 last time. Or no, there was the Dreamliner last time. That was really cool. This thing's so quiet.
Greg Collier will be there. The Lucas Oil plane will be there.
Dude, I remember
Blue Angels, of course.
I don't remember what year it was, but I remember was it Sean or the Lucas Oil guy that dumped his plane in the water?
Huh?
One of those guys did, because I know they fly the exact same plane, but they did their high alpha maneuver, and the plane
seriously
couldn't get out of it.
It wouldn't be Sean D. Tucker. It would have had to have been that guy.
Yeah, it was probably the Lucas Oil guy, but I don't know. I remember that happened.
The plane's back. He's been there every year for the last few years.
Yeah, well, I've been going. I went to Fleet Week every year. That was my first air show when I was I wasn't even 2, and I went to Fleet Week.
Yeah, the Lucas Oil guy, he gets lower than anybody. And I usually freaks me out. I'm like,
it's almost 8 o'clock and UPS is just showing up.
Must be busy.
United Package Smashers.
And the cool thing about Fleet Week this year is that the Blue Angels are Super Hornets now. So there's going to be some serious booming and zooming.
Well, hopefully they don't blow up San Francisco like they did with the F-22 one year.
The what?
Remember the F-22? They blew up a row of apartments right on the front line there, and they didn't fly the F-22 the next year. You don't remember that?
I don't know what you mean.
No,
they flew the F-22 a couple of years. Well, they alternate. It'll fly 1 year it won't. 1 year it won't.
Yeah, but
yeah, I hear the UPS with their blinkers beeping.
I have the garage cracked. It's not open, but I have it cracked just to get air in here.
End up getting a dang skunk in there.
No.
So anyway, what else is going on with y'all?
They don't come in the garage. I see them pass by all the time.
So yeah, this thing, it looks pretty cool. But yeah, so Nate, that tail's not moving anywhere now. I had to pull everything out. I had to strip off all the paint on the inside in here. And then,
they give you no meat to glue it to.
Well, and that's just it. That's why I did what I did, because I went in there, took off all the glue. All the paint on all the gluing surfaces. Then I put a glop of glue in the bottom, on the sides. And then once I put it on the sides, then I ran my finger along it, and that makes it stronger. Makes it like triangle stock. Way better. Robert Garcia, what is happening?
Hey, what did I get this last week? The FMS, the FMS, Dago Red, and I built some flight test planes. They're pretty fun.
Hunter Yoakum's got a question. He asked if any of us have an E-Flight.
I had them. It's a great airplane. I wish they still sold it.
It's actually one of their better flying planes. I'm surprised they don't still sell it.
Yeah, I loved mine, but I ended up I had 2. I had 2 of them. I liked it so much.
It's kind of goofy looking, but they fly great.
Yeah, it really does.
Air Marshal loves his.
RC air commercial.
So Andy Cho, are you talking about the one, the air show, the one in SoCal? Because that's where all the bases are, so they're going to have all the good ones. Yeah, Wreckham. I grew up on those air shows. Those were some of the best ever. Like 1 year, I always bring this up. The 1 year when they had the Blue Angels, they had the Thunderbirds, they had the Brazilian aerobatic team, and the Tricolor Arrows. That's four different aerobatic groups. And then the next year, I don't remember what it was, but it was just crazy. They had some of the best. I saw the F-104 there, the German F-104, and I saw the F-104 from NASA. Saw the first Navy F-16, my first Navy F-16 at Moffett. But yeah, and I got an air show today. The flying, what do they call it? I haven't posted the video yet. It's the let me see what's it called.
I've been getting the Ultimate Air Show the past week.
The Orbis Flying Eye Hospital. It's a big DC-10. It flew over us easily 800 feet. And within a couple seconds, you could smell the jet exhaust. It was that low.
Dude, I've been getting the best air show from the Land Surveying Caravan. God,
Oh, yeah.
that's the and every time he goes by, he's a little further to the left.
Mm-hmm.
They're probably wanting to build more houses out here.
They're doing land surveying, most likely. Yeah, I got a good video of the Orbis plane.
The big flying hospital.
Yeah. But I've been shipping out burners like crazy the last couple weeks. Even though I've been working, I've been sending out lots. Wreckham Roy, I've seen I saw a B-1 bomber do one of its only displays was in Merced, California. I saw one. It was only like a 10-minute display because they burn up so much fuel. But
I did my dual cross country with my instructor, and we went all the way up to Columbia, but then we landed at Castle, and dude, that runway on a 172 is like,
you're not even using a quarter of it.
Yeah, I landed it in like 100 feet, and like usually my instructor's like, yeah, let's make the first taxiway, because what all my students do is they like get the sight picture screwed up, and then they land so long, and they have to like taxi for a mile, and I'm like, really? I'm like, okay. So I dropped full flaps. I put it right on the numbers, and we stopped in like 100 feet of that runway. And then on takeoff, they don't want you to turn until you get to the end of the runway. So it's like you take off, and they had us go all the way to the end of the runway, like before the numbers. So we took off. We were in the air before the numbers, for the 3-1 numbers. And dude, we were above pattern altitude by the time we got to the end of the runway.
The thing's huge. B-52s used to fly off of that runway. B-52s come in every 5 minutes, and be a B-52 coming in all times.
Is Bitco Bobby here? Well, you got a question for him, Bob?
I've never seen him here. Twin City Moo, what do you look for when upgrading a prop? Like for a Warbird, do you look for more KVs, increase the size of the motor? Depends on the plane.
I don't really ever upgrade my big Warbirds.
But I've upgraded a few, and what I've upgraded, it depends on if you want speed or if you want thrust. If you want speed,
usually with a Warbird, you're going to want more speed because they've got so much thrust already.
Yeah. So with the Warbird, you want to get, depends on the plane, of course. But for me, what I've done with most of them is you'll increase the size of the motor, and then you also increase the size of the prop with pitch. You want it to be both. You don't want it to just be one. And this is something. Yeah, that's the thing. What plane? But there's also charts. There's charts that give you like a good place to start that show you like watts per pound and all that other stuff. But you need to look for the type of plane and look for what it is that you want to do. But the thing to remember with any regardless if it's a EDF prop plane, whatever, you want to make sure that your battery is going to be happy, and check that out with a. You don't even really need anything more than a.
So you're flying the Arrows Bearcat. Are you flying that on 3S? Because if you want more power, this thing will handle 4S.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're flying the Bearcat and you want more power, if you're not using 4S, which if you're using 4S and you want more power, I don't know what kind of power you're looking for.
Yeah.
If you're on 4S, the thing handles it just fine, and it's crazy.
Oh, it is on 4S. Okay, so there is a okay. So if you pull the thing, I don't know if you pulled the thing apart, but if you look in there, there's the motor mount is twisted. So you have the one that comes with the arrows is a smaller motor.
Oh,
you can actually get a bigger motor.
Dude, buy the new Dago motor.
That's what I was going to say. You could put that
the new Dago red motor because it uses the exact same prop, but it's a bigger motor. So if you want more power, just put the new Dago motor in it.
Yep. And it will fit in there because that mount is made to fit that motor.
Yeah, it's an FMS plane.
Yeah, it'll fit it. But they had two different motors. The motor that's in the arrows is actually the smaller, low performance motor. They had a higher performance motor that was lower kV and a bigger motor, but it could do more.
Hunter Yoakum, if I'm going flying, I always charge the night before.
Yeah, me too. So let's see. Let's get that out. That was a good question. Thanks for asking that. So
yeah, the Gripen is quite the improvement. Yeah, Victor, the Dago can probably do 6S just fine, but that prop is going to explode. Eventually.
It looked like when I saw the videos of it, it looked like they were sped up. I'm like, that can't be real.
It's just stupid.
It looks cartoonish. It looks cartoonish.
Because the real one's fast, but it's so big, it doesn't look like a bullet going by, which the way it is on 4S right now, I like the way it looks.
Yeah.
Like, on 6S, it's just stupid. And literally, that prop will explode eventually.
Yeah, because there's not enough meat on it. Especially around the center hub. It's just going to break off. Yeah, Alan Gentry, the B1 and the B-52 I used to see the B1 over Modesto all the time because of coming out of Castle.
Yeah, wicked motor. The Gripen is quite the improvement with the X-Fly. I sold mine, but Brandon loves it. So
Brandon's loving it. The wicked motor also. If anybody
you about it all the time,
yeah, we've talked about it. If anybody's flown the E-Flight F-18, the X-Fly transforms that plane. All you need to do is just to be safe, put in a UBEC, but that plane is amazing with the X-Fly, and I still have to change my servos. That's next on the list. After
I don't know why. So I do know why I want to do this, but I have the F5 with the 9-blade, but I've still got the 12-blade 1857. I kind of want to put that in it. It's
too heavy. It's too heavy.
Yeah, I know it's heavy, but I've seen it fly with that, and I think it's just a bit faster than the 9-blade. But the 9-blade,
it's CG's too far back.
Yeah, and it's gonna be nice on the batteries. You're right, dude. That thing is fast.
It is. It is.
I think it's faster than yours. I'm just gonna say it right now.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Dude, it's fast.
Maybe top speed. Really? Top speed, maybe, but not acceleration.
No, you accelerate quicker, but man, that thing is fast.
Yeah.
I got it to go so fast that it started making this like growling sound that like wasn't what it wasn't making that sound when I flew it in Livermore with you that one time.
Right.
I was just like straight down from like 399.9 feet, full throttle. Boom! Thing was so fast. I love that plane. It flies so good, and it's really easy to land, right? You know.
Yeah, you've seen all my landings as of late, right? I still have to fix that thing too.
I think you fixed that plane for the past 5 years.
Oh, speaking of which.
No, Bob, I sold it to him. The Gripen bind and fly for $250. No, you can't fix that F5 paint wise. It's too far.
Oh yeah, I can. No, it's fixable.
I'd love to see you like fill that thing in and like make it pretty again, like brand new pretty.
It wouldn't take that much. It wouldn't take that much.
if it's taking you this long to do the F-16, that F-5 is going to take you an eternity.
The wife actually got me to pull this stuff out and try it out. She needed to paint something the other day, so I was able to pull out a few things to and experimented with it so we can get some painting done.
There, oh yeah, the airbrushes, yeah, those work great. I have to buy a new one.
It's cool because you push down, but you can adjust the amount of paint that you use.
I need to buy a new one though, because when I was cleaning up my table, I dropped it and it stopped working.
No, so this is I'm going to try this thing and see. It's actually pretty cool.
Sounds like a razor.
But yeah, should be cool. And then I have another like spray gun that I got from Harbor Freight.
Yeah, when I did the flight test planes, I just Rust-Oleum cans.
I've done that too. I just don't like the smell. And what I like about airbrushing is that the paint dries almost immediately.
Yeah. Yeah. The only thing is you really have to scuff the airframes with the new brown foam because that stuff like gloss paint does not stick. You have to I went over with 220 grit and really scuffed it. I always flew my Gripen on HRB 5006 cells. Just push back all the way as humanly possible, and it was perfect. It didn't feel nose heavy at all.
I don't remember what brand this one is, but you can look if you look it up on
Amazon has a ton of those.
They have a whole bunch of different brands. But I've got a couple different airbrushes to try. I have a bigger one. Brian Brissett, what's up? So that's
airliner. That wasn't the funny airliner video. I remember there was another airliner flight we did. I think it was the exact same combination of planes, but I think it was the next time we flew. And I buzzed you a million times. And you ended up scaring you.
There's
a whole
bunch of videos I haven't even posted.
Because I was watching this video waiting to laugh. And I was like, oh wait, that wasn't the funny one. That was one where I just did touch and goes.
Because I still have to do the crash ones too. I'll figure it out.
Yeah. Oh God, it hurts. I don't know what I'm going to do with that little F-22.
Probably can't fly at home. You're going to piss off your neighbors.
That's why. Yeah. Well, and I can't just and it'd kill me. It'd be like, oh, I could just fly it at the flying field, but it's it's a tiny airplane. Why would I do that if I can just give it to somebody and they'll enjoy it all the time?
Yeah.
I'll give it away. Plug and play. I put one of the little 4-channel spectrums in it. I'll take that out.
Oh, I got to message that guy. I got rid of that Cub finally. Never even flew it.
Yeah, I bought it because I want to get people in the hobby.
Yeah, well, I no. I'll take my Sky Surfer for that.
Sky Surfer. Why'd you buy that Cub in the first place? That was such a waste.
Oh, it's mainly just to help out the guy get started. So.
Randy, whatever his face is.
Just to help him get started. It's sat for almost a year.
Oh, there you go. But I'll sell it to Rudy. Or I may as well just give it to him. Yeah, Rudy will take it and then give it to somebody else or something.
Yeah, I'm hoping XY comes out with a.
See you, Big Chris.
Coming, but I'm hoping XY comes out with a 90 here pretty soon.
I'm excited for one of the new jets they're releasing in the future.
Who? Which one?
The one you showed me.
Oh yeah.
I am very looking forward to that.
Yes, let's see if they do it.
If they do that, I am buying it instantly.
No, wait a minute. The one that I'm really. Wait, what was I going to talk about? I'm trying to get them trying to see if I can get the motors for the 70 millimeters by themselves because I've got a project I want to try. So let's see. Did a little research, and I want to try something with a 64 millimeter. Robert Garcia, were you out flying again? Hopefully, I'll be out next week, unless I got some stuff to do. Help out the wife with some LED stuff at work.
It really sucks that like the one day I have all my classes is Thursdays. I wish Thursday fell with like one of the 2 classes days, so I can go to LFE on Thursdays. But
Yeah,
honestly, I'll probably go tomorrow because I want
I'm going to be busy all this week. I'm probably working.
What's the weather like there tomorrow? If it's hot, I'm not going to go, but I kind of want to go fly.
It's going to be hot these next couple of weeks. This is usually the hottest.
95.
It's going to be hotter than that at Livermore at the field. Yeah, see. It's daily. Let's see.
Fukadat.
Yeah, see, Wednesday is going to be the better day. I mean, not Wednesday. Thursday is going to be the better day.
But I can't go.
Actually, Saturday and Sunday are going to be really nice. Sunday's supposed to be 80 degrees. That's perfect. West at 13. It's perfect.
What about Saturday? Well, wait.
Saturday will be 82.
Are you going to go Saturday?
West at 14. I have to look at my work schedule. I might have to work that weekend.
Oh wait, what am I thinking?
You go Tomcats on Saturday.
I'm losing my mind. What am I thinking? I don't want to fly with Ray anyway, man. I'm joking.
You dink. Yeah, see, this is the warmer time here.
It's kind of funny. I every time I bring out that series, people still have questions. They're like, I hadn't flown it in a while, so I brought it out last weekend. Everybody was like, "What is that? What is that? Who makes that?
Who make that thing?" That's what I put it in here too. By the way, I put the X-Flight ESC in this. In the F-104.
Everybody love the Sirius. It flies really well. Very, very good. See you, Bob. Fuck. So, I gotta sell that Ultimate too. I don't ever fly that. I want to sell it and get some money for it. The little red and white biplane. You remember that thing?
Mm-hmm.
I was messing with Brandon. Brandon's like, anytime you want to sell a plane, just message me. And I'm like, hey, Brandon, you want to buy my Ultimate? He's like, no. I'm like, well.
No.
and he goes, why'd you tell me about that? And I'm like, well, you told me to tell you when I have a plane for sale.
No.
I knew he didn't want it. I was just messing with him. It was funny. Yeah, dude. But I need to fly my A4, my A6. I need to bring the F4 out again. I need to bring the Venom. Holy crap, I haven't flown the Venom in probably like over 2 months. Actually, no, I brought it out to Livermore one day of the week. But that was like a month ago. What's up, Joey?
I gotta help that guy. There's Ian. Okay, cool. I see if Ian Tan's still here, I see your message. I'll get back to you. But we're not gonna go crazy long today because I'm tired. Even though I ain't done nothing, but I gotta clean up my mess.
This sucks.
Okay, I did do something. What am I talking about? I did a whole bunch of burners today. I made 2 trips to the post office. So,
yeah, Joe Pellegrino. I'd say so. I love that plane. Flies great. Ray killed his, but
yeah, for stupid reasons.
Because he was
fault.
He was stuck up about waiting to buy the bind and fly.
Yeah, I wanted to fly it, and I flew it into the ground. Yeah, so Alan, basically, October's the month I usually start coming out to Oakdale.
Yeah, I'll later when winter hits, because Sean paid for my membership all the way up through up till 2022. I'll start coming out there, when it cools off.
Yeah, I've got to get.
Let me know what days you'll go, and I'll go.
Yeah, and like I said, I got to get worked on my car first. I got to get the all my brakes changed, and then eventually get some tires on there too, and then I can go wherever the hell I want.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm going to need to do on my car soon is Manny
Yeah.
threw the ultra stick into the fence. The video on the LFE page. Oh, God. I got to see this.
Oh no, is that the gas one? Because he had a big gas one. Or is it the new one?
If it's the new one, that would suck. I love the new ultra stick. The yellow one. It's right there on the wall. I love that plane. I don't know why I've got this in my hand, but
Joe Pellegrino, when it comes to the E-Flight F-16, yes, that is a good plane.
wait, where is it, Andy? On this
probably
website?
probably on the Facebook. No, the Facebook.
Oh, on Facebook. I'm not on Facebook, so. Yes, I love that plane, the ultra stick.
Let me see if I can. I never do anything on that page. Fruits. No.
Oh, so it is on this page.
Is it where?
And I looked up videos, but it's not. Most recent video is Warbirds over Livermore 2012.
Oh, I see it now. What is he selling? Parts? Retail. 6.
Oh. Did everybody see what FNRC flew this week? Oh God, I gotta see this. .64 millimeter 6S MiG 25.
Oh. Yeah, I did hear about that.
New Arrowsbird.
I think so.
That looks pretty good.
Where is it? FNRC?
Yeah. Oh wow. Oh goddamn, that's pretty.
Because they posted something, but it was all in some weird language. So I didn't know what the hell it was.
Oh my God, has it got all 3 landing lights on it? Oh, that's sick.
Wait, where are they? When did they take it? When did the video come out?
Yesterday.
Okay, I'll find it. Ooh, nice.
And it's not like I can't show this because it's on public YouTube. So.
Who the hell? What?
Yeah, and it's got like the 2 landing lights. This thing looks really nice.
It might be something that was a kit bash. Because I remember them posting that.
It looks a little slow though.
Of course it is, because it's gonna be a damn outrunner. I mean, holy, dude, those look good.
Oh wait, FMS 80 millimeter F-16. What is this? It looks the same, but the wheels are different. Oh wait, so FMS with their 80 millimeter F-16, they didn't change anything.
Yeah, they did. All the
What's
servos are better ESC, and the 2100 kV fan.
But that's what the E-Fly has, the 21.
What? Oh no, the F-16. No, the F-16 is different. It has the one Keon had in his Hawk, the 36 millimeter motor. 80.
Really?
Mm-hmm. The new Ultimate 80.
I'm gonna watch this thing fly, see if there's a difference.
Which one?
I'm watching an FNRC video, and the title is FMS 80 millimeter F-16, but the paint scheme's the same.
It is, but the fan's different.
It doesn't sound different. It doesn't fly different. It flies the same. But they don't. Those guys don't. I don't know what the fuck he's saying. So
wonder who makes that MiG-25. I wish there was a way to translate it. They might have. It might be a kit that was bashed from the MiG-29.
Or it could be a new Arrows plane, you know? You never know.
Oh.
Oh, EQ just posted his video.
Or it could be that new Dynam.
EQ
Who's
posted
this?
his video. I sent him all those ordnance, and he finally put them on something.
Oh,
He
okay,
posted a
cool.
video. He put them on his F-16. I sent him all the ordnance from my 80 mil F-16 because I wasn't going to use them.
Alan Gentry, if there's Bald Eagle out there, I will be there. I love watching those things. So yeah, that's
Of course, somebody probably told him to took it off. It was probably fucking Lou. Did you see the whole? You see that email?
Yeah, whatever. I'm just so tired. I don't want to be there when any of those people are there. I'm just annoyed. They take the fun out of the hobby.
You know what I will say? There's no dicks at Tomcats.
Not yet.
Nobody. No, there's never been. Just don't go on Sunday. That's all I will say. Because if you go on Sunday, that's when
everybody's out there. I don't want to deal with that.
Yes, no. Sunday is like the day where like you can't get any flying, and it's so busy out there. Saturdays, it's like a mediocre crowd, but like all the people that go on Saturdays are like the cooler people. So, like the people who are like really chill, really nice, but then they're all gone by like 1.
Okay.
So like Saturdays are a great day at Tomcats because it's like
Charles McDaniel, your stuff is sent. You're gonna have it this week.
Yeah, Joe Pellegrino. There's no flaps on the F-16. It's only 5 channels.
Yeah.
Mine uses 6, so I put the burner on the 6th channel. But yeah, it's only 5 channel. There's no flaps, but you can split the ailerons and put flaps if you want it, but it doesn't need them if you land it right. And if you want, you can program reverse thrust if you can't land it right. So.
All right, y'all. I know there's still 27 people, but I am tired and I need to make a trip to the store. So I am going to get off of here and go be a responsible adult. So thanks to everybody who came. Thanks for you guys who came to check out the premieres too. That was cool. And then hang out.
I still need to go back and watch the Viper video.
Yeah, and I still got so much stuff to post. And I think I deleted those the radar runs of my F-18, but whatever.
Yeah, I saw that EQ. I'll go watch it right after we get off here.
But, let me get going, guys. Good to see everybody. Hopefully I'll be back to flying soon instead of working like an idiot. But
see you tomorrow night, Kenny.
More videos to come, and Kenny is going crazy with the videos. Kenny's on every other day. So anyway, see you guys later. Have a good night.
See ya.